So my name is Marco Jansen. I'm for the last 4 years with ThoughtWorks and I'm a project manager. So great people to work with. It's a really motivating, inspiring group of people around you. So that's great. And so my client is 4.5 hours ahead. So that means that when you go home, you got a lot of stuff that you have to pick up in the morning. Then around 10:30 over here, we have stand-ups. We have about 45 people in the team. So what we've done is that we have split it into 3 smaller teams. And usually what I do is that I join in for one of the stand-ups over there just to hear what's happening in the different teams. Another important part of the day is that usually around lunchtime, that's when the client in the UK comes online. And then we have a call with them in the morning. It's almost like a stand-up with the client. Because you can't have face-to-face communication, you need to stay in close contact. So what we tend to do is that we talk about issues they had the last day, and also like what our plans are for this day. Are there any builds that we're going to deliver to them? And for the rest of the day, actually finding out where they are, what's happening on the team. With the client, it's a lot about like release planning. So we're looking ahead, especially because we run it as an agile project. There's a lot of change happening as well. And so we have to see like, well, are they going to take out things off the release? Are they putting new things in there? We give them a lot of flexibility, but there's a limit. I mean, like if you're very close to a release, then we say, okay, now we do it the next time. Or you want to change your date. When our team was growing very quickly, we decided to have smaller teams. You need to find a way where it still feels as one team and not 3 teams who are disconnected from each other. But it's also very important to keep up to date, like what is happening on a bigger perspective on the project. So what we do is that we start to have our own, we call it a sit-down stand-up. We do that once a week, where we get the whole team in one room. And basically what we do over there is that we show exactly the same status report that we discuss with the client as well. So everybody knows exactly where we are with the project. We ask our people who are in the UK also to dial in. Part of it is about like, well, how is it to be at the client side, but also about how is it to be, you know, what have you done in London this weekend? So more of the social aspect as well. And that's great to keep a connection between the people who are temporarily on the client side and the people who are over here. I think it's especially like how you are stretched. And if I look at what I learned the last 4 years, it's like, I think more than 8 years before that. I mean, it's really, you've got a lot of challenges that you can work on and also lots of opportunities. So for the last 2 years I've been working in India, that has been really great. And yeah, if you say that's what you want, you can do it.